What's good, YouTube? Jin and DP here. Welcome. Or today we're not playing anything, but today I'm gonna be telling you guys what I want to see if Fortnite X Demon Slayer happened. So, really, there were a lot of times this chapter where Fortnite could have released Demon Slayer or did a collab with Demon Slayer, but I guess they just want to edge us. They also added more to that edging when they added K-pop Demon Hunters. Wow. Now, today, like I said, I wanted to tell you guys what I want to see if Fortnite X Demon Slayer happen. I'm not saying all this is gonna happen, or I'm not saying I'm expecting it to happen. If it happens, it's cool. If it doesn't, it's cool. At least we get something Demon Slayer related. But anyway, what I want to talk about today, or if I say, like, bro, why do I keep... Alright, so first off, we got skins. Now, since this is going to be the first wave, it's only right if we do the main four characters. So Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. Those are the four main characters. Or like the main squad of like the anime. So yeah. So styles for the skins. Let's see, okay, so what I have written down is styles that I could think of. I don't know if there's anything else that we could get, but for the first thing on the styles category, we have the academy outfits. So if you guys have watched Demon Slayer, most of you may know something, or like the series called Kimetsu Academy, which is kind of like it was like a short series, and it's like, it takes place in like a different universe or something like that, I don't know. But the academy outfits for like the main four characters, in which they actually were in Hinokami Chronicles 1 and 2. I don't know about Sweep the Board. I didn't buy that game, nor have I played it. But yeah, the academy outfits is the first thing. Next thing we could probably do is the no Haori. I think I'm saying that right, Haori. It's basically like the thing that Tanjiro and Zenitsu wear. Like the little jacket thing that they wear. That's what that's called. And Tanjiro and Hinokami Chronicles has this style. I don't know if Zenitsu has it. I haven't played Hinokami Chronicles in about 2 months. So yeah. And for Nezuko, we could get like an advanced demon form. The advanced demon form, yeah. And for Inosuke, we could get the mask off for him. Alright, moving on. The next thing we could get is for back blings, or back blings in general, I mean free. So for Tanjiro or whatever, it could be Nezuko's box. And a little reactivity that they could add to it is when, like, I'll say about every storm circle, Nezuko would like peek out the box or something. Or like every kill, she would peek out the box. I don't know what for other characters, maybe they could like find something, who knows, but that's what I can find for like Tanjiro, or that's what I could think for Tanjiro. For pickaxes, it's kind of obvious we could get their swords and or blades or whatever. So for Tanjiro's blade, they could give us either Hinokami Kakura and or water breathing, because he uses both styles. And for Nezuko, we could get her claws, her demon claws or whatever. For Zenitsu, we could get his blade, and hopefully we could get like a style that shows his breathing style in full effect, like thunder breathing, like thunder would be coming out the sword. And for Inosuke, we could get like his dual blades. I don't really know if they like did anything with like his breathing style, or they show it in full effect, because really his breathing style isn't really an element. It's more like I don't really know what to call Inosuke's breathing style, but yeah. For mythics, and yes, mythics, so for mythics we could get something like Tanjiro's blade, where it could either be Hinokami Kakura or water breathing, or it could be both breathing styles in one. But really, I kind of want to see you water breathing. For abilities, for Tanjiro's blade, we could get water breathing first form, or where the blader is just watery and you're just slashing opponents with it. We could get water breathing first form, which is water surface slash, which is just a watery slash. Now, water breathing 8th form. So basically, you know how the Typhoon blade, when you're in the air and you press like the main attack button, like right trigger or left click, and you will like, you know, do a little ground pound. They could do something like that with, but instead it would be Waterfall Basin, which is water breathing 8th form. It would be Waterfall Basin. I don't know what other forms they could add. Maybe we could see Constant Flux, which is 10th form, or maybe Drop Ripple Thrust, which I think is 7th form. I don't know. So next thing we could get is maybe Nezuko's Claws as a mythic. I don't know what abilities they could give it. Maybe just some scratching attacks and maybe exploding blood as a like ability. Maybe we could like throw blood or on them or something and it'll explode. Like the sticky grenade launcher maybe. I don't know. So for Zenitsu's sword, I feel like it would be movement based. Like focused on movement like the kinetic blade. And it would also probably have the same concept as the kinetic blade, because for like the dash they could just make you do thunder breathing first form. Because Zenitsu can only use, well really he can use 2 because he created the 7th form. That's a spoiler by the way. I'm not going to explain what it does, but I don't think they'll give the blade 7th form because it's not even in their own game. So yeah. And for Inosuke's blades, which I kind of did some hard thinking on this one. So during like the main slashes, you would probably use some of the like fangs or forms of beast breathing. And for like a second like ability or whatever, it would be like spatial awareness. Basically it will work like the Emma Frost medallion, where like it would have a cooldown, but every like few minutes you could like mark, you know how like it marks like a whole POI or something and it'll reveal nearby players. That's what 7th form spatial awareness could do for Inosuke. Those are all the reasons I have, or like all the things that I could think of that I want to see in Demon Slayer X Fortnite, if it happens. And yeah, that's about it. Until next video, my young Genins. Peace.